Can you tell us your name and a little bit about yourself?
My name is Aliaa Taha, and I'm a junior at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. I'm studying civil engineering, and I live in Champaign.
What was your immediate reaction when you heard about Trump's election, and where were you when you heard about his election?
On the night of the election, I was at home watching the news for about 5 hours straight, and I think the first reaction for me, and maybe a lot of other people share this feeling, but it was just complete shock. And I think after I got over that, it was just took some time to let reality sink in and just realize that this is something that we have to deal with. It's a real issue. It's something happening right now, and it's something that we need to take and adjust to the situation.
So how have you and the Muslim community more broadly been affected by Trump's election?
I think at first, and the most obvious thing was just shock and fear, maybe a little bit of denial, but with all of these negative reactions that have been going on directly following the election, I think it's unfair to not mention all of the positive things that have been happening too. For example, at the mosque, like the Friday right after the elections, people, really caring community members, came and showed their solidarity and support and stood outside with nice signs, showing how much they really do care about their Muslim neighbors throughout all these tough times. I forgot the rest of the question. Can you cut this out? I forgot what else I was supposed to answer.
How have you in particular, how have you been impacted by this?
I think on a personal level, it has really made me be strong in my identity and all of my values, especially when somebody is constantly questioning or attacking a certain part of you that is such a strong part of that is such a big part of your identity. I think that makes you just so much more rooted in why that's so much more important to you. So if I had any doubts before about anything that I was doing in my faith or my culture or anything that is being currently attacked by mainstream media or the political environment, I think it just made me reassured that much more and strong in my beliefs and my values.
So have you sought out any support systems or resources from the campus, from the community in the aftermath?
I think that I feel the most supported with the people who I feel are going through the same struggle as me. So I know that me and a lot of my minority friends, not only my Muslim community, but a lot of my other friends who are minorities, who do feel like they have been, attacked under all of these circumstances. It's really comforting to know that you're in it with a lot of different people, and that it's not the end of the world, or it's not the end of your life here, and it's not time to move to a different country or anything like that, but really you're not in it alone. And moving forward, I think the most important thing is just to remember that it's not God, I don't even know what I'm saying. Hold on, cut this part out. Okay, just cut where I made sense.
Okay, Tayyib. Do you have any final remarks you wanted to add?
Hold on. I knew what I was going to say. I swear I knew what I was going to say. Okay. Okay. I think that a big part of something that I believe that it goes back to my faith and the Islamic tradition is the belief that a lot of the conditions that we're in are not in our hands, and we are not going to be held accountable for whatever conditions are around us, whether it's political environment, whether it's injustices that are happening around us, but to know that everything is happening for a reason, and all of that is needed from me personally and us as a greater community is just to reassess the condition and the situation that we're in and go about it in the best way to still hold strong in your faith and your identity, and at the same time try to impact change, try to create change with whatever resources or platform that you're given. So moving forward, I don't think that what's needed is pessimism or fear or shock or denial, but rather just optimism and reassessing our condition and moving forward with the correct mindset.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.